I think I'm live. Hello, YouTube world. I don't know if I'm live. Let's see how this goes. I don't know. Mm, mm, mm. Hello, everybody. Sorry I am taking so long. I am not healthy. Here, I'll start off this way for you. I'm in a hospital. I deal with a lot of complications with my body, with things like that. A lot of autoimmune stuff. Um, Thankfully, though, just had good news before I came on, and I found out I actually have an infection. So it's not necessarily just the flare up of what's going on in my life. It's I'm sick. I'll take that. I will take being sick any time of the day over them worrying and stuff like that. But hey, Mary, how are you, sweetie? Um, so with that being said, I just want to go in and start talking. I did drop the link if Miss Murder wants to come up. She's been following it with me, and with all the stuff that's been going on in the house, I don't think they're even up yet. They're letting them sleep in today, I believe. So, so as we know and as we saw, Bailey was evicted, but I think we kind of all saw that coming. And I was really glad to see that it was an endurance competition. The endurance competition, I always liked the wall one, but I can remember when I jumped in. Red rum, hi sweetie, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Um, This is going to be not the best recap, and I apologize. I'm on medication, but I want to come here and actually, I would really, really like to thank everybody who has subscribed to my channel, everyone who's watched my videos, who's left comments. I really appreciate it. Uh, I love Big Brother. I love that other people love Big Brother, and I look forward to hoping bringing you more stuff. I'll do some stuff like this every now and then, and if I find something good enough, to post up that I think people should watch, I'll do that as well. Um, but I'm doing this now all from the hospital, too, with all my problems. But I love this, so I'm going to keep doing this. So we'll start about first talk about last night's eviction. Um, that was we kind of knew that that was going to happen. Um, did they show the big fight with Christmas? You have to be mindful when I'm in here. I lose all sorts of where I am. Kevin, David will be the nominees. David uses his power. Davon is the replacement nom. You think that's how it's going to go, or do you think is that what they're talking about, J Jobs? Um, because I got to see up to the competition. After the competition, I went to sleep. So I missed all the talk afterwards. And why would they backdoor Davon? She just was, oh, we're going to work together. We're going to take it to the final four. That's shitty, Danny. But why would I expect anything less from Danny? I don't know why. I'm not a Danny fan at all. Um, I just think she just reminds me of one of those mean girls who just gonna say things to get where she wants. I get it; it's a game, but manage jury. That's also part of the game. Christmas, she's lost. Like that's she might as well just go. Why? She lost the jury, and she will never have the jury's vote. So Christmas might as well go to jury because you ain't gonna win. That's for damn sure. I'm glad that Davon's still in the house. Sad to see her go down first last night. Um, like I said, I haven't caught up yet on the feeds to where we are now, but J Jobs, yes, they did. So I know that Danny wanted to get Kevin out. She said if she was going to be HOH, Kevin was going to be her nominee, and David's going to use his power. And if I will be so mad if she put Christmas up. Danny badmouthed Christmas the whole time. Whole time she badmouthed. We need to get rid of her. So get rid of her. Get rid of Christmas. Perfect opportunity this week. We'll put Dave on up again. Oh, I swear to God, she puts Dave on up again, I'm going to be mad. Why? Because it's a really piss ass poor move from that whole stupid alliance on the other side. There, I said it. I said it. That's how I feel about that alliance. Its whole alliance is crazy. I think they just need to reset and try to find another niche, but they go back to the same people, wouldn't they? Oh, they wouldn't think we go back to the same people. Someone blocked in here. LOL. Weird. I don't think I have anyone blocked. I don't think anybody has you blocked. Very strange. I don't know why. I know she's in the 6-person Christmas, but even they were annoyed with her. They were like, all right, she seems to be kind of like a problem. I think they should boot her out. And they were talking, bringing Davon in way closer because that's the way it was looking before like the eviction happened. That they were all going to start working, pardon me, with a little bit of ginger ale, fun stuff. Um, and I want to see Davon win just one HOH. And everyone's like, you know what? She can't. Thank you, Fallen for Jesus. I really appreciate it. I actually got a bit of good news, which some people wouldn't think, is that I've gotten a bacterial infection. Where the hell did the bacterial infection come from? I have no idea. But this is not, thankfully, my issue, and I couldn't figure out why I was feeling this way. It's because I'm not supposed to be feeling this way. I'm actually sick. So I'll take it. That's strange. So somebody's obviously in here. I don't know who it would be. That is very weird. That happens to me sometimes when I go in, and I don't really have many people blocked at all either. So sorry, totally sidetracked there. Get back to Big Brother. Let's talk about the wall competition. From what it noticed to me, as soon as I jumped in on the live feed, when they went up, Davon was already down with Christmas. So I was like, damn. And then, because they were doing the back and forth, that has to be a killer of a competition. That is not a competition I would want to be a part in. Go. Her voice is worse than Tiffany Marie. Well, let's not throw that stuff in here, okay? I have no problems with anybody. This is happy place. We don't talk about stuff like that. I would love Jay to win. Me too, Jay Jobs. I know, Jay Jobs. That's the only problem. She needs to start winning. And then there's Memphis. Doing what Memphis does best. Either A, being a jerk. Oops. A, being a jerk. And I didn't address this. Now I'll make it. Oh, hold on. I have a guest back here. And sorry, my dear.
Crap. Sorry.
You come in here and you say crap.
Yep.
Whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my friend Miss Murder. She lives in
Hi.
Australia.
I
And
haven't got my
I have her
camera on.
watching Big Brother with me.
It's the middle of the night and I can't sleep. And I hate insomnia. And I love everybody. And Molly, stop it. Hi.
So, Danny won HOH.
Crap.
Yeah, Danny won. Apparently, she's setting her eyes on Kevin and David. David has the power, and what Jay Jobs is saying is that Davon's going to be the nominee, which will be really shitty because you and I heard her talk about how she wants to bring her in with Nicole, and they want to be final 3.
No, none of that's allowed to happen.
Miss Murder still scares me.
Who said that? Shoot them.
Jay Jobs said you scare. You're frightening.
I'm not frightening.
You're not. You're not frightening. You're lovely. So it was so funny because I completely forgot I had this going on today. and I forgot what
Yeah.
time it is. I totally lose time and track when I'm in the hospital. And I'm like, oh, I didn't even prepare anything down. So I'm kind of winging this off the top of my head. I completely apologize. If things don't go right, but I definitely still want to keep doing this because I enjoy it and I like it and I'm having fun with it. So,
Yeah.
I do need to catch up on the live feeds and stuff and see what's going on because I kind of went to bed slightly early last night, especially after I found out that Danny won. I was hoping that Danny would win. Maybe she's going, I'm going to switch things up around, but she was the one who was going to kick Kevin out. Because Kevin,
No.
oh,
There's
ooh,
hardly anyone
Kevin's the
good left.
threat.
Oh.
Kevin's such a big threat.
Yeah, Kevin's a big threat. He won what? He won veto once. My God. Get rid of him.
You know what, Mary? The more and more going, I would like to see final two Ian Davon or Enzo. Enzo's just funny. He plays enough good social enough game to be there. I think Enzo's a riot. Yo, everything's yo, man. And if you're watching the live feeds, MF this, MF that, MF this, you know,
Well, no, I would watch the live feeds, except I live in a stupid freaking country where I can't watch anything.
at least you get to watch my big brother.
Yeah, that's true. I can watch that.
Yeah. See, I've been stuck in this kind of hellhole for a couple of days. So we watched part of the veto together, but that was not a very good day. And then we watched
We watched
last
Eviction.
night together, all together. That was fun. A lot calmer here.
Yeah.
But guess what? I'm actually really sick.
No, she's not.
This is not my chronic pain. I'm sick. I'm not corona sick, but I'm sick.
Fully sick?
A bacterial infection.
Is that what it is? The test come
That's what
back.
it is.
Okay.
I agree, Jay Jobs. I think everybody would be happy with Enzo. And how funny would he be if he won? He would be like, yo. And he doesn't live that far from me. Take right up. Enzo.
New Jersey represent. Or is he Philly? No, he's
And
Jersey.
sorry, you're all gonna see me start itching my nose because my nurse just gave me some medication that makes my nose itch.
Her nurse just gave her some medication that makes her
Medication.
pick her nose on camera.
Don't pick my nose on camera. We're being sincere about Big Brother here, woman. There's no goofing around in Big Brother.
It's 3:30 in the morning. I can do what I want.
I believe he's from Bayonne, New Jersey, north. He's up north.
Where's that? Is that near Hershey?
Nowhere near Hershey.
So Hershey's north,
No, it's not.
isn't it?
No,
Okay.
it's not. Not for me.
I
Uh-huh.
forget where
You
where I've
forget a
been.
lot. Yeah, you do. It's all good. Caesar, there you are. Hey. I'm a bit worried about Enzo. Nicole and Danny mentioned him. I met with, if you guys like Big Brother, please go check out Caesar Reality World. If anyone has a wrench, if you can just drop. He also is doing Big Brother recaps like myself and putting stuff out there. He does a really good job. And I think like maybe I want to talk to him. Maybe we can do like a double eviction. We could talk about double eviction together. I love all this stuff. It's so much fun.
Does Big Brother US do double eviction?
Wanting Danny out today. I'm just so happy to see people. I just love this Big Brother stuff. It's fun. I am happy the way
out.
I think Bailey handled herself very maturely. Like she had not that they necessarily made amends, her and Tyler, but they did actually. Hey Mary, if you could just run and grab the link for Caesar's Reality World and put it in for me, I greatly appreciate it. For anybody else, Miss Murder, if you could do it, I don't think you can.
I can't. do it on my phone.
All right.
Sorry.
Somebody can. I know I have Mary in here. You're a wrench. I can't do my own wrench when I'm in my own phone. But yeah, Caesar's got really good updates too. And sometimes I can't do the updates because I'm stuck in a hospital like this. So Caesar's good. And Caesar, you know who's one of my favorites and I love to watch, and they should be going live tonight because they hit 40,000, is Matt and Jess. They're from California. They're a couple. They do it together. They are so good with their updates together. They're so much fun to watch. They're so cool. And they just reached 40,000 today. Thank you so much. Mary O just dropped Caesar's Reality World. Please do me a favor, take a chance. Hit the link, give them a subscribe, give them a thumbs up, because we're going to start doing some stuff together and maybe do, a live here and there and talk about who we like and who we don't like. And the great thing is that we've never really talked to each other. So when we do, it'll be really interesting to find out. I love picking other Big Brother fans' brains.
When is Nicole gonna go already?
It's not happening.
Oh, God.
It's not happening yet. Don't know why.
Why is life imitating art and all
Now, I have to say, I'm not going to sit here and say I hate Nicole. I don't hate Nicole. But
I don't hate many people, maybe two. But
I don't hate her. I liked her in 16 a lot. I wanted her to win. I wanted her to win for 18, but I liked Paul better. So I went Paul. Either two, I was like, whatever. But in the end, I felt like Paul was completely robbed because he played the house. And when you don't know how to, if you can't work with your jury, you can make them for a very bitter jury. And that is 1000% part of the job, just as much as winning the competitions. Making sure, and the only one I am seeing who is really doing well with this is Enzo, where he is just getting along with everyone.
Mel, what the hell are you doing up?
Mel, you have to understand something. I'm actually sick this time. It's not like my chronic illness and stuff. I was worried because everything felt weird, but I'm actually got like this bacterial thing going on. I'll deal with that, no problem. Not worried about that. So
that's good.
Now that I found that out, I'm a lot happier because I thought this was going to be more on top of the gastroparesis, and I'm just like,
oh yeah, you should have seen her doctor yesterday. What? Her nurse. Sorry.
Which nurse did I show you yesterday?
I don't know. He was off to the right of the TV. Where's Background?
Trying to remember who my nurses were yesterday.
He's got short dark hair.
No,
yeah, he was.
You know what? Today's my really cute nurse.
Oh, okay.
I have a really young, cute nurse today. Yeah, I mean, to me, he's more like a kid. I don't look at him that way, but
yeah,
he's kind of like, ooh. All right, J Jobs, I missed it. Okay, Nicole F. I know. Okay, I do want to talk about this, and I haven't gotten there, and I am going to talk about this now. So I actually am going to go a little bit serious here. So I put up a video. Some people put up the video. CBS has not acknowledged it. But yesterday, you had Christmas, Danny, and Nicole in a room. And all three of them together were talking about Ian and making fun of his rocking and his arms fidgeting and fingers fidgeting.
I thought that was Memphis who instigated that. Was it Nicole? Oh,
I don't know. To me, it seemed like it was Danny.
Oh, really? Well, all three of them just disgusted me.
Yeah, all four, actually. So then they're sitting there, and then Memphis walks in, and he starts comparing Ian's rocking to Red Rum and calling him a nightmare and blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
Ian has sat down with all these house guests, okay? Ian has sat down to tell these people, I'm on the spectrum. I am autistic. This is what happens when I get nervous.
It's a coping mechanism.
Right. Yep. Right. And And the way they handled it. And as Nicole, who is supposed to be a freaking RN, she's a
Yeah,
nurse. She was a nurse. Glad she ain't my nurse. And
yeah.
she, knowing, she knows that. She's well aware he's not in control. And she just decided to go with the mean girls and the mean boy and laugh.
When you
I
say four, who was the fourth? It was Nicole, Danny,
Caesar, I did see that. I just didn't want to put all that up. It was
and
just
Memphis.
all of that together that
Oh,
they all did
Christmas
it
as
was
well.
uncalled for.
I wouldn't have. Wow, Christmas was in on that too. I didn't see that.
Yeah, Christmas was just as bad.
No, that was disgusting.
And I have a video, and I've had actually some parents who are new here. And again, if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for being here. Thank you for just watching. If you like what you're watching, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, up to you. But I'm going to be covering Big Brother from here until we're done. Let's see what comes after that, and we'll see what other people want to watch, and we'll try something else. This is new, and I love doing this. This is fun to me. Isn't this fun, Miss Murder?
Yeah, it's fun.
I like talking about this. Christmas is guilty. Absolutely. Christmas was the guilty party when it came to the fight, because you had Davon and Christmas. Bailey was in the DR. And I'm getting back to Ian. Sorry.
Mm.
Christmas was in the DR. I'm on my medication, so my head's spinning in 3,000 directions. You're supposed to help me here, Miss Murder.
If it's
If I,
3:38 in the morning, how am I going to help you?
all right. So, where was I? At what time was it? What were we talking
Christmas.
about?
Well, we were doing Ian, but you went to Christmas
We were
and the
about
fighting.
Christmas. And when it came to the fight, Davon came to her, sat down with her, had a discussion with her, a very nice conversation on what was going on and how it was. Davon never once raised her voice, and Christmas blew up on Davon, and it was all about Bailey being upset. Now,
Mm.
with that, trying to remember, I'm thinking, and you got to forgive me, this medication makes me 10 times slower. Something, what was this to say? And
No,
I'm
no,
not
it's
normally
okay.
like this, guys. It is the
So I,
medication.
I liked Christmas before, like, see, having no history with any other seasons or whatever. I can only go by,
See,
now,
and that's what I'm saying.
this season.
When her and Davon got into it, Davon actually walked out of the house. When she walked out, she went out into the backyard and just vented. What else are you going to do? It's the best thing you can do. She removed herself from the situation, and everyone thought she was being dramatic. No, she's not being dramatic. She was dramatic. She would have started the fight in there and kept the fight going. Instead, she went outside to vent it off. Then
Yeah.
Bailey and Christmas have their discussion, and Christmas gets pissed at her because Bailey won't hug her. Now,
Mm-hmm.
Bailey does have an anger management issue, as we all know. This is not the game for her. It's just not. She is an honest person. And I think
Exactly,
she
Caesar.
expects everybody to tell her the truth. And when somebody doesn't, she feels extremely hurt. And unfortunately, when it comes to this game, it is the game. There are better ways of doing the game than just being outright liars and hurting somebody and not giving a crap about somebody's feelings. Like, there's just a way of getting around things. And we've seen, like, for instance, Dan Giesland was amazing. Derek was amazing. And I know there's a lot of people who don't like Derek, but Derek was an amazing player, whether you think so or not. Paul was an amazing player.
Personal game conversation, Caesar said. So, yeah, that's kind of what started it. And Christmas was like, what the fuck is personal game?
The word of the week, untouchable.
Untouchable. Who is your untouchable?
Hey, the Sir Shannon Show. How are you? I saw it
Yes,
last night too. I kind of missed
yes,
it.
Mel.
I'm gonna go back and
Mel.
rewatch Wednesdays because you and I really didn't get to see that.
No, you got moved upstairs.
Yeah, and I had some issues going on.
I rewatched it. It finally came through this morning for
Okay.
me, so I watched it, and then I got on eviction with you.
I really
Yeah,
didn't think
Mel.
I didn't
I just
think
want.
Danny was going to win endurance. I was really surprised about that.
Yeah, yeah, I was. Who was up there with her? Because I haven't watched.
The
Because they
last
cut it.
three to fall, and the last three was Nicole,
Nicole,
Cody,
Cody,
and Danny.
yeah, and Danny. Yeah, Mel. I am supposed to go to sleep early. I went to bed at 9, and then for some reason I just woke up at like 2:30 this morning.
Exactly. Untouchable.
Untouchable. I know.
Untouchable. And I did get your information, Caesar. I'm going to go back and get that information too, but I'll definitely get your information so we can meet up. He's got good stuff going on. So, and I think he's like just started down as long as like I did.
Sorry, I could blow my nose. I'm sick of winter. Sick of it. It's freezing still. September. Come on now.
You there? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
My phone
Yep.
rang.
Oh, you're right. You're there.
Yeah, no, I shut it off. I just had to make sure because I'm afraid now if I do get a serious phone call and you see something, it's because it's like my kid's school or something. Then I have to take it.
Mm-hmm. No, it's cool. It's good to see everyone again. I've missed
Oh, you
everyone.
guys, you're free to talk about what you want, whatever you want. I'm not that person. I just don't want, people starting crap. That's all.
Yeah, you guys you can talk
You
about
want to chit chat with
whatever
each
you want,
other.
but
That's absolutely fine. I have no problems about that.
yeah,
Don't even have
as
to be.
long as as long as it doesn't, impact on Ginger's live and what she wants to talk about, then I don't have a problem with it.
Me either. I don't have lots of rules. I just don't
You
like
know,
people being shitty to other
it'd
people.
it'd be different if
Gossip is all good, Mel.
it'd
You
be
know what kind of
yeah,
gossip
it
is
would
good
be
and what
different
kind
if
is not.
it changed the whole live from Big Brother to whatever you're talking about. So, but it's not. So that's
Like
cool.
like
It's fine.
how some people are very famous in going in and derailing chats. Yes, we're not going to get the chat derailed.
Yeah, but yeah, that's it. That's it. It does as long
Exactly.
as it doesn't derail the live, then it's fine.
Exactly.
But
I've reached out. I've reached. That's right. I've reached out to somebody. Not going to tell you who. Going to see if this person and I will do a live together. And if so, I'm going to be excited about it. It'll be fun.
yeah,
And
I
if
love collab. I love collabs, and no,
yeah,
it's not too cold. I'm just a fucking wuss when it comes to the cold.
you
Just
really
ask
are.
Ginger. Oh my
You
god,
really are. I'm
I
like,
am
are
such a
you kidding
wuss.
me? It's
She's like,
freezing.
she's like, what's the
It's 60
temperature? And I'll look it up,
degrees.
and it's like 65, 70, and I'm like freezing. But I'm a
Stop
Queenslander.
that.
It's kind of like Florida, Texas. It's kind of like Texas weather.
Mel,
Where I
you can
so.
derail me anytime, sweetie.
No, I said no one's derailing it. Said if you do, we're gonna call you a derailer.
Where's your picture?
I don't know because I never use StreamYard on this phone, so I don't know where the fuck it went.
Can we watch with the
Can
other
I block
person?
myself?
I'm really trying to work at like changing the channel. You're like, enough of this, enough of that.
Sorry.
You love the cold, and why are you living in Australia? That's not the place to live. It's so funny because, like, Derek, what about Derek?
Who's Derek?
Derek is season 16's winner.
Oh,
Yes. Derek
stop licking the sheets. Sorry.
Derek was a detective for, I believe it was for Boston, Massachusetts. He went in, he used his
I've been there.
detective skills, and he won.
Ah.
Miss
How do we,
Murder, how did you get your name? J Jobs wants to know.
True Crime Channel.
She is a true crime channel.
And I'm now
A
becoming
lot of
a
these people are
private
from Big Brother.
investigator. Yay!
A lot of some of these people are from Big Brother. So
Uh-huh. Yes, I have a true crime channel and I'm becoming a private investigator.
yes, she is. That's exciting.
Yes. Yes.
So yes, that is how she got her name. How I got my name, I don't know. I thought about it.
You used to be Ginger Lock's mum, the ginger commentator.
I was, and that was one freaking long name.
And I was like, in the
And
beginning, I was
I'm
like,
still going to actually shorten my name.
you still are?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to be switching it real soon.
What are you going to call yourself? Glue Mum.
Nope, just Ginger Locks. Taking out the mom. I want to be people's mom. I don't
Okay, Mummy. Okay, Mummy.
Yeah, I got my kids at home, and
That wasn't creepy.
I don't need to be mom on YouTube, so I'm going to take the mom out. And I'm just going to stick with Ginger Locks, and I'm happy with that.
Apparently, it's 56 degrees Fahrenheit in Brisbane at the moment. And I'm freezing.
56 and you're freezing?
Yeah.
Wuss. Just saying.
I know. How did I handle 22 in Louisiana last year? Jeez.
We've got about 7 people in here. Just some thoughts for you guys. So what do you think can happen this week? If anybody wants to come up, how can I drop this in the chat from my phone?
I don't know. Can anyone? Is it still there from the top? No, it's not.
No, it probably went away. Now, how would I do that?
Yeah, because it won't let me make a comment. It's weird.
Let me see. Comments. Yeah, I don't know what happened here. I can't do what I used to do. Oh man, because I was gonna say anybody can come up and talk and give me what they think what's going to happen this week. That would be awesome. I'm happy with that. I don't know how to
Nothing's
do it.
happening. I'm waiting for a huge gameplay and nothing's kind of happening. Here's a question. Do we think that David can redeem himself?
Hold on. Hi, Earthbound Spirit. How are you? I missed you there.
Yeah, see, Earthbound's got my back.
61 degrees Fahrenheit in the area of Colorado. You're freezing. You guys are crazy. It's not cold weather. So here's what because there's going to be more drama that comes out, because you know why? That smaller alliance is that 6 is getting smaller. They're going to start
Slick
figuring
6
out
is
how
now
to turn
5. Yeah.
And I do believe either this week or the following week will be double eviction. I don't know if anybody has any idea to what that is, but I do believe double evictions this week or next week. It has to be. Now that they're aware that nobody's coming back to the game, which of them, I want Janelle, or even, Kaser. I love Kaser too, but I think if they went back to it, they'd just be like Kaser. Where Janelle would be a little bit more sociable, but I think Danny would have turned on her. Between Danny and Nicole,
Oh yeah,
I don't think right now you could pay Janelle enough more money to go in a house with them anymore. She's done. In the video that I posted when he's like, and Janelle's happy she's not paying $3,000 to go to Nicole's wedding. Thanks, Earthbound Spirit. Actually, I just found out, which I'm so thrilled. It's a bacterial. This is something that'll fix, and I can get better. This is not part of my chronic. I was actually really sick. I forget that happens.
October 1st, double eviction?
Double eviction. Caesar, here's a quick question. Would you like to do the night of the double eviction? We can set up this, and then you and I can go live right after.
Yes. I would like that. But you're not asking me, so.
I'm asking you to be there, of course. You can be them.
No, but that is something I would watch. I'd be like,
All right.
yes.
If you would be interested the night after double eviction, definitely getting two of us together and then we could talk about everything.
Yes. This is the first time I've watched US Big Brother. I've watched this, obviously, Australian Big Brother, and UK Big Brother is pretty good too. So, like, we don't have head of house and veto. So that's quite interesting.
And see, that's the one good thing. Is like I know creators who cover Big Brother, and they don't even watch the episode. Like, how
What?
do you not watch the
How
episode?
can you? How can you
Because
cover it?
that's people feel that the production cuts it down too much, doesn't tell us the true story. Well, put it this way: they didn't tell us the story about Ian. That should have been told, but it makes them look bad, so they're not going to tell it. That makes
Yeah.
them look really bad.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was really, really bad.
Agreed. Agreed. It's So I'm just thinking, moving forward for this week, Danny's going to get, and then of course David's going to save himself. I hope Tyler, no offense, I hope Tyler jumps all over his shit for this one, because I did post the video, which was kind of fun. Actually, it was actually hilarious, between Tyler and David about the powers, and the thing went back and forth. No, you have it. No, you have it. No,
Yeah.
you have it. And I'm like, so there, David, just you got to confide in one person. He won't even do that. Now, is he moving forward? Yes. But when he goes back on the block next week, he's going to go home. He needs to start gaining more relationships and making the relationships. If he doesn't make those relationships, then that's part of the game. He's skipping part of the game. And I've always
Yeah.
said this, they screwed him over. They should have put him on a different season to start, not All Stars. And that was not fair to him. I mean, sure, probably to get the name All Stars, but then now you got to go out and defend, and everyone says, "Oh, you're not an All Star." Now you got to
Well,
defend
we were
that.
saying that at the beginning. It was like confusion. It was like, hang on. I mean, I didn't need to know the history to go. He
Hello,
was first
Blurby,
out.
Blurby. How are you? Nice to see you. What was that again?
I don't know. Can't
No.
remember. 7 weeks left. 11 players left in the house. Last day, October 29th.
Right. He's just given J Jobs. Thank you. No, that's perfect. That's exactly what we have left. There's 7 weeks left of the game. We have 11 players in the house. Yeah, it's right. The last day is it's Christmas. Christmas.
Earthbound,
I'm
he did
sick of
say it
saying
early on to a
Christmas.
bunch of people. I can't remember who was there, but he was in a small group telling them he was on the spectrum.
Oh, the wall yeller. David had the? Oh, that's stupid. That's a dumb wall yeller. Why did they have to do that? That's stupid. So I guess people know he has it. I didn't
Yeah.
know that. I did know there was a wall yeller, but go after the people who are running the house, not the people who are just trying to scrape by.
Oh my gosh, the wall
We have
yeller.
wall yellers this year. They're crazy. So
Um,
I now if things can go crazy, like poor Cody. Cody's been through a lot. His grandfather died this week. I felt so bad for him. I really did, because I it's got to, when you're in that house and you can't contact anybody. His
yeah,
grandfather died. That's going to be the worst, and there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do.
yeah.
And I felt bad. I checked in and I looked on the live feeds, and it was like early in the morning. It was like 6 or 7 o'clock our time. They're all, and I'm like, I guess they're sleeping. Sometimes you might find them up, and there was Cody just sitting by himself in the bathroom, laying up, just staring into space, because he just got the news that his grandfather died. What is a wall yeller? So Big Brother here in the United States, Mel Mel, is in CBS production parking lot, which is in Burbank, California. Right behind where that area is a river, right? And the public can easily access this side of CBS because it's public land. So people will go to the other side, will take a megaphone and try to start telling people while they're in the yard what's going on. like Nicole and Cody are working together. I've had you know what? I've put up a couple of videos about the wall. People are like, "What's a wall yeller?" I'm like, "Oh, let me tell you."
Mm.
Yeah. So
Yeah, they did it on Big
hoping that
Brother
we'll see
here.
something strange, and maybe Kevin will save himself again, or she's not going to put Dave on because she'll think about it a little bit harder, and she'll take out Christmas.
Do
I
you
can,
think?
I can dream because I think Davon will jump in Christmas's spot, and I think they like Davon more than they like Christmas.
Do you think that we'll see some interesting gameplay when people use their powers?
No, I don't
It's
think the
just,
powers are interesting gameplay. You only have 3 weeks to use it anyway.
mm,
Who do I think is going to win? You know what? Here's the question. And anybody who watches Big Brother, please add in. Who are you who are your final two? Now my final two has changed and changed and changed.
so it's
Okay.
mine. Yeah.
Going into this week, my final two is going to be Enzo. And this is where I'm stumped. It could be I think it easily could be between Cody.
Yeah, I was
I don't
thinking
think
Cody.
I don't think Tyler.
Mm-mm.
Cody, Cody, Ian.
Tyler has
Because
really hurt his own game.
everybody wants to go after him, but nobody does. Ian or Memphis.
Mm-mm.
May not like Memphis, but who's talking about him?
Oh,
We're talking about him because he was an ass. But let's talk.
yeah.
Talking about game wise, no one's talking about him. You know, in the beginning, he created a lot of waves. David was like, "That's it. I'm gunning for Memphis." He's not even going after Memphis anymore.
Yeah, but no
He's
one's
not
going
even
after Ian
trying.
either, and that's a good thing
I don't
in a
know.
game sense.
You know, and the fact of the matter is that Memphis has also said that he had hurt his back. So we haven't seen him. He doesn't play. He doesn't do crap. And he's sitting and no one mentions his name about going on the block ever. I mean, everybody else's name's been mentioned. Where's Memphis?
Yeah.
Memphis, they don't have them on the radar. Nope, nor Enzo. That's what I said, Plumy. They are completely off the radar
Yeah.
unless David can maybe, not David. David's not going to win, but I think Ian, if it just, the way the game goes, Ian could have a good possibility. I do not think Nicole nor Danny will make it. I definitely don't think Christmas is going to make it. So I think this is going to be two guys. I do not think there's going to be girls in the final two. Unless they carry Nicole the whole way, then sure.
Oh,
Because
please.
Nicole hasn't done crap. Except I will say I was impressed that she gave $5,000 to Davon, because when I noticed that she was still running, I'm like, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Why does Davon not wear the leotard?
Yeah.
Davon should have worn the leotard.
Because
Because
she
yeah, that
knows.
was Nicole's thing. And I'm thinking a couple
Yeah,
of things that could have happened here. Either she could have been
we knew
nice.
she was wearing the slop tard. Yeah,
Either she
that
could have
was
been nice.
nice.
Production talked her into it. Like, look, whoever's got the slop tard, come on. That's what you do. And she's won $500,000. I think, yeah. And then, but also knowing that day's vote was the vote that got her to win season 19 or 18. I'm sure it felt like, okay, now I owe you nothing. And so there can't be anything in the end that should judge our gameplay. It could have been a lot of things. It could have been gameplay. It could have been production. It could have been her just being a nice person. I'm not going with that one. I'm going with production. But
Yeah, but you really give someone 5,000 for 500,000 and
yeah,
go, now we're
I
even.
think Ian could win again. I don't think if they let Nicole win, every person in that house should be ashamed of themselves. Same with Ian. But Ian also, he has a way of getting to people and speaking with people. Everyone seems to like him. But when, Danny,
I'm Team
I
Ian.
did you hear her say that she thinks he's using his autism as gameplay?
Who said that?
Danny.
Fuck her. Sorry. Excuse my language.
Just trash my channel there, right? Don't you?
Yeah. But yeah, F her.
And that's what I'm saying. You know what? Vote all these girls out. Keep Davon. Vote the rest of them out. Davon's the only one who deserves to be there. She wants to be there so bad, and the other ones, we're the mean girls. We're gonna talk behind your back. And I can't stand girls like that. Ugh. And Danny's 33. Come on, Danny. Stop acting like you're a teenager.
Yeah.
Ugh. And her dad, there was a guy, you don't know who he is because you're from Australia, and his name is Evil Dick. And Evil Dick was a player. He was a good player, but back in the day, the play game of Big Brother was way different than it is now. And he would go around and annoy people. He wanted people. He wanted to piss everybody off, so they would keep his daughter, Danny, and not him, because he wanted to keep his daughter. And he did a great job. But I think they wound up keeping him too, or whatever. But now her own father wants nothing to do with her at all. Look up Evil. I'll send you his Twitter, Evil Dick.
Okay.
And I think he even has a YouTube channel as well, but I think I only saw one video on it. This thing was getting on my nerves. I'm like looking at it. I'm like, I need to take it off. Oh, good night, Mel Mel. I'd love to see you. And I'm really sorry for your friend who lost somebody. It's really just this year, everybody's just losing people left and right. It's just sad. Freaking 2020. Just blame it on 2020.
Would not recommend.
Would not recommend. No stars. They don't even you have to give it one. What if I want?
Well, I think I might try and get back to bed for a couple of hours.
I'm tired myself. But I once again want to thank everybody who has become a subscriber, likes my channel, has an interest in Big Brother and listens. I just enjoy doing this. That's all. And if you want to come in and listen, that would be great. And Miss Murder's going to join me sometimes with some things because she's watching it with me too.
Yeah.
And then I'm definitely myself, Caesar's Reality World. And he's been doing covers of Big Brother. I'm going to bring him up on my panel and hopefully we can discuss the double eviction together. And that should be fun as well.
That'd be good.
That'll be fun. Yeah, to talk to somebody you don't know and, listen to their point of view. And now we could talk together and actually, have a discussion about it. That's exciting. I love it.
No, it'd be good. Good fun.
Agreed.
All right. Good to see you guys.
Good night, good afternoon, good morning, wherever it is you are. Please hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Plumey. That's so nice. I appreciate that. You guys are awesome. Thanks for coming in. And I will definitely have some kind of update over the weekend, if not by the weekend, by the end of the weekend. So maybe I might get home. You never know.
Yay.
If I find anything good, I'll also share it as well.
Yes.
Otherwise, once again, Ginger Lax Mom with Miss Murder and
signing out.
And yeah, with all the crazy, I was like, what is Julie? Sorry, everybody. My phone rang and then all this stuff happened. So thank you. Thank you for coming. Have a wonderful day. And I look forward to seeing y'all later. Thank you so much.